Hi, my name is Robert Flores. I'm going to speak to you today about the education and enforcement of safety policies. Every company has established safety policies, although those policies are not always followed. In 2012, the Bureau of Labor and Statistics posted a statistic of 3.0 million injuries occurred in the aviation industry at work. These were non-fatal injuries, and these were just the recorded ones. In my time in aviation, I've seen a lot of injuries that went unreported, just so we can keep working. Major issue that we have is that many employers have safety policies. Many of the employees have no idea what they are. And even a lot of the employees that do know, they just don't care enough to adhere to the policies. Employee education and enforcing these policies needs to be a priority in the aviation industry. Every day in this industry, you go to work and there's a hazard, an accident waiting to happen. The chemicals that we use are highly toxic. Some of them have been proven to cause cancer, so it can burn your skin. According to the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, in a policy that they put out in March of 1999, the Hazard Communication Standard, all materials, chemical materials, must have a material safety data sheet along with them. These material safety data sheets say what kind of damage the chemical can do, and the proper personal protective equipment to use while handling these chemicals. Now these MSDS sheets are kept in a book. They have to be at the facility that the chemical is being used. A lot of the employees have no idea where this book is, so they have no idea how to protect themselves from these chemicals. A lot of the equipment that we work with is very dangerous. We have equipment that's for cutting, bending, breaking, grinding. This is dangerous equipment. And a lot of these pieces of equipment have mechanical safeties already installed in them. You know, like you have to use all your appendages to make the machine work. You'll have a brake that your feet have to use. You have a lever you have to hold and a button. The purpose of this safety measure is to make sure that all your appendages are somewhere other than where the machine is going to be working. Regardless of how many safety measures are already installed, there's nothing you can do about the human factor. There's going to be accidents. There are small aircraft and there are big aircraft. I worked on some of the large ones, and if you're working on them, you might be working 50, 75 feet up above the ground. Now in cases like that, there are certain safety policies installed. You have to wear a harness that you attach yourself to the aircraft, so in case you do fall, it catches you. You wear a helmet to protect your head in case of a fall. Well, you're always going to find those people that will say, I've done this 100 times. You know, I don't need that harness. And these are the people that end up falling. Complacency kills. There are many ways to keep these policies known to the employees and followed by them. New hire training, you usually get a lot of different videos. One of them probably is a safety video. But during that day, I watched 10 different videos. Do you remember which one was the safety one? Do you remember hearing anything about safety after your first day? We should have a recurrent training program. You have to make sure that all this information stays fresh in their minds. You know, depending on the size of your company, you can have a meeting once a month or even a weekly meeting. That way your employees and your management have a time to bring up hazards or concerns that they have to everybody. You should have a safety reporting system. If you see something, you should say something. It could be anonymous, that way you don't have to worry about somebody telling on somebody. It's just a way to get the concerns noticed. Now in the event that you see something that needs immediate action, please do not wait to go put in a concern and leave the hazard sitting there in front of everybody. You can also hire safety officers or appoint safety officers. Now this person, his job is to walk around the facility, inspecting, looking for safety hazards, and ensuring that the personnel are adhering to the policies. Now the personnel are going to see him walking around. He should be approachable, friendly. That way if one of the other employees does have an issue, he's able to talk to them and work it out. Safety will always be a concern. We're never going to get to the point where there is zero work injuries. We are humans. But between management and the employees, we should be able to get those numbers down a lot. By instilling different programs, there are many benefits. You'll save on workman's comp and insurance premiums, and you'll keep your employees healthy. Safety of your employees is a top priority. New systems might be costly at first. They are guaranteed a return on your investment. Thank you.